Silver Comet Chief Ladiga Skate Challenge is back, and I'm glad to see it. This is one of the most legendary, historic skate races. I think a good way to explain it is like in cycling, they have monuments. Monuments are like the 5 classic races, the oldest, the hardest, the ones that make your career the win. They have Roubaix, which is like our Broadway bomb, our technical race, and not a monument, but they have Race Across America, which is like our Ultra Skate 24-hour race. They have Milan-San Remo, which is the speedy race, kind of like Adrenalina back when there's $15,000 to win in a marathon. And then they have the Tour de France, which is a stage race, and that's what Ladiga is. Ladiga is a 3-day race through Georgia with 188 miles total, and you add up the time to find the winner. This race was founded in 2011, kind of in the peak of distance longboard racing when they had buses and they had teams and there's prize money. You had all these famous skaters racing it. Paul Kent, who's now a PT for Olympic athletes, sent the day 1 and day 2 and day 3 and overall records back in the day, 2 of which, including the overall, still stand. Joe Mazzone has the day 3 record, who skated 313 miles in 1 day. So, Carlos Montalvo brought this race back from the brink of death after COVID. And now I'm in Wisconsin, planning my route to get there, leaving my cat Rocky behind. Goodbye, Rocky. Sorry, buddy. And driving 14 hours the day before to go race the stage race. I just got PTO, so I can take a vacation with our dog. Sorry, Rocky, can't stay in hotels. Sadie, also a little nervous in hotels, but she's allowed there. And then we headed to Tennessee to pick up our friend Jaron. And Jaron is a Ladiga veteran, and also someone who really got me into the sport back in 2019 when we rode Ladiga together for the first time. So Jaron, how does this Ladiga trip rate on your Ladiga trips?
My body hurts a lot less than usual, which is cool.
It's a beautiful day in Ladiga, and when I say Ladiga, I mean Smyrna, Georgia, for the Ladiga 188-mile 3-day stage race. Jaron and I are staying at the cheaper hotel. Nice. Boards, coffee, salt, because it's gonna be 91 for 3 days, which will be really hot. I brought a fanny pack because I don't like my back to get sweaty. And a bottle. Nice.
I brought a Camelback because I like my back to get sweaty.
How are you feeling about?
Today's gonna be good.
Are you excited that the race is back?
I am.
I've never done the Ladiga skate race, so I'm pretty excited.
I've done it 2 times.
There's your context. It is 7 a.m. Getting ready for the first day, which is pretty short. It's like 38 miles. Nothing too crazy, right?
Right.
Cool. Day 1 from Smyrna to Rockmart. It's a pretty suburban route, and it starts off with good pavement and a decent amount of shade. This is a pretty easy day, but it does get a little rough at the end on that crappy pavement. This year, Ladiga was starting up after that hiatus we talked about, and there were some rumors it'd be more of a group ride, so I actually had trained for a secret event right after this. Luckily, it did end up turning into a race. People started drafting, and I was thinking about the overall record anyway, loosely in the back of my mind, so I was kind of glad it turned into a race. Cheers. You want to ride with friends, of course, and catch up with everyone, but you also want to race. So this is Ladiga, Silver Comet Trail. This is the first 38 miles day, 20 miles in. Goes by a lot faster when you're drafting with people. Right at the end of the 20-mile mark, you hit this awful brushed concrete for the rest of the race, more or less, until you hit Alabama. It really slows you down. This is the pretty part with all the hills. They had a forest fire here last time I was here. Here's the Rockmart tunnel, and that's kind of when you know you're getting on your way. And it's a nice break from the heat. The eerie sounds of my footsteps in this creepy tunnel. Rolling into Rockmart. Rockmart's like a cute little bucolic town. I think it's very pretty though. It's got a river and stuff. So not exactly sure where the finish line is. I probably should have paid attention to that. Hello. Yeah, how's it going? This is Carlos. Nice. Carlos is the nice guy who's setting it up. In these videos, I kind of downplay how difficult the race is. I mean, you keep in mind, this is the easiest day. I was keeping it pretty chill. Still going 15.2 miles per hour, average heart rate of 165, and 2,000 calories, and we still got 2 days left. Now, I was feeling pretty good about the overall, but I was also really down on the day one. So I kind of thought about, do I think I stand a chance, as we all recouped after the race. Having a shining moment here. Day 2 of Ladiga, past Cedar Town, a little bit more rural. It's nice. So day 2 is the Trash Mountain Day. Trash Mountain is this fun kicker with 10% gradients, and this essentially breaks up the pack.
That's my length hill right there.
Trash Mountain kind of smells like, I don't know, dirty socks. It's a nice hill, actually. My strategy with this is, I was thinking I could attack the overall, so I asked Paul, do you think I could drop him? And he said, save someone for the draft. So I immediately ignored that and went solo. Day 2, Ladiga, we started going up Trash Mountain. Everyone started running their boards up, and I'm pretty good at going uphill. So I was just like, not gonna like slow down. Just gonna try breaking away, seeing how fast I can do a 40 miler. Well, I'm not really like concerned about winning. It would be nice to see how fast I can go, you know? So I'm gonna put the camera away and cruise. Whenever you come to a race, you do think, oh, everyone thinks I could win this race, and maybe I'll set a record even if you don't come with that intention. And this is what that race was. This was the first day I really realized. I think I might be able to get the Ladiga overall time if I bus it. I didn't really want to come to the race to race as much as see people, but I think it's just natural. After yesterday, they kind of want to give it a go. So we're giving it a go. I think this is the first time I really started believing I could actually reach this unbeatable 11-year record. Before that, I was just entertaining the idea. I think saving myself on day 1 really helped me for day 2. Here's the border. Now we're in the Alabama side. It's pretty, and pavement's a little better. Look at those beautiful mountains. I've been having some like pains I've been working through. Yesterday I was feeling real bad, but I've slowly worked through it. Today I'm feeling a lot better. Almost to check stop 2 in Piedmont. I'm going fast enough not to need this bag. So I'm gonna drop it off. Got a lot faster than expected. All right, GoPro, you're staying with the bag. See you at the finish. The thing about this race and all the skate races we do is it's really not about winning. It's about the people, the self-realizations, and the self-improvement. And that's why I really love the sport. So today was a good day because I made a mental gain, and I was 30 minutes down from the day record, but I was only 3 minutes from the overall. And I don't know, I had some work to do, but at least I could believe for a second. And another amazing thing is that Titus, who missed his flight and everything, he got in at 4 a.m., skated the first half of the race and the second half all in one day after not having slept at all, and he was going to do it again. So sitting in the hotel, we went down to Waffle House, and I had a huge headache, but hey, Waffle House. And then I was lying in bed thinking about how I had to beat Joe Mazzone, the ultra skate record holder, the guy, the distance man. I had to beat his record if I wanted to have a chance at the overall with a 14.1 miles per hour average.
It's 5 a.m. and we're eating a makeshift breakfast of Zaxby's, breakfast bars, and instant coffee because nothing's open at this hour. God.
I'd been saving up for this day, day 3, but to be honest, after doing the math, it seemed a little bit impossible. Day 3 is, well, it's the whole route. All the bad, brushed concrete, all the hills, and all the heat all at once. That being said, I've been waiting for a long time to finally get to race this entire path, 94 miles with no traffic. Now that's something. Coming back from Alabama, it's a very long uphill slog. Not like uphill, but like a discouraging false flat uphill. Got Trash Mountain in the middle, then some concrete and a tunnel with the slight uphill coming in, downhill going out. Another discouraging thing was the headwind. Headwind was equivalent to about 1,300 feet of elevation gain with no draft. All by myself after about 20 miles. The rest of the race was up to me. My bag transferred to the aid station, right? It turns out it got squished. There's no water in the sack. Between the 20-mile mark and then the next one, I don't know when it's like at maybe 54 miles. I've had 1 liter of water, it turns out. All right, already at Trash Mountain. Skating up Trash Mountain. Fuck. Okay, we're up. I almost ran over like a 4-foot long copperhead. Maybe it was a diamondback even. All right, back to business, goodbye. I don't think I'm on record pace, but I do feel really fresh. So I'm about to send it, which means I'm dropping off the bag in Rockmart. And I'm going 2 bottles on the back. Should be a little lighter, more comfortable. Can I please have some water bottles? There's no camera in there?
Yes.
That's a camera. Oh yeah, that's Adam's.
Oh,
That's Adam's.
That's been out
I can
all
throw
night.
that in my let me see it. That's Adam's for sure. It's got his pocket thing on.
It's been recording for 23 hours.
Adam, we found your GoPro!
Is it 23 minutes? or
Yeah, it's
20?
been recording. So he left it here by
maybe we
accident.
didn't throw it. I think it was there before you.
Hey, this is Gavin and Jeff from the Blue Ridge Project. We are, just having a great skate today. We got really lucky. We found this GoPro on the side of the trail. Easy 94, no big deal, you know.
Probably go to Asheville and break a world record in the marathon.
Yeah, I think that's next. I think maybe after this we'll drive to Asheville and then try the marathon tonight. We've got Pickle Jeff. Hey, we're on Ladiga Trail. We thank the Lord Jesus Christ for this downhill component of this trail. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Yeah, nothing big, you know. Chump change.
I am sweating a little bit, but it's really hot out.
It's just the humidity. Just, make a pit stop, go play in the sand. Adam, you need to do a much better job with this fucking camera, dude. You keep losing it. See you in the tunnel one more time. In the last 20 miles, I met a cyclist named Mark. This guy Mark is really helping me out with the traffic. Coming around, he left. And at that point, it was go time. I was in it for the record. I had a guy. No filming. Go time. 88.6 miles. Drop Jeff. It's just me. Finish strong, baby. Ladiga is so awesome because even when there were $15,000 cash prizes, they specifically didn't have any sort of reward for this race. It's always been the Silver Comet Ladiga Skate Challenge. It's all about self-improvement, all about records. It's not about winning. And that's why I love longboarding. It's not about winning.
Got my GoPro? Got my GoPro?
I was telling Jeff, I don't think I can do this unless I do something really stupid. And he was like, maybe you do need to do something really stupid. So that's the stage 3 record and the overall record from one crazy last day. Final 28 miles, we're at 16 miles per hour. For the whole race, 188 miles, I ended up averaging 14.4 miles per hour. Jaren also PR'd, which is sick, and I finally got to drink a margarita after all those Mexican restaurants everyone was going to. And yeah, let's not forget about Titus, who finished 94 miles and 94 miles with no sleep.
We got really lucky. We found this GoPro on the side of the trail. Probably go to ASHUTOSH, break a world record in the marathon. Yeah, I think that's next. I think maybe after this we'll drive to Asheville and then try the marathon tonight.
1 record, 3 more to go.